on the web again. Just can't wait to get on the web again. Life I love is making music for my friends. I can't wait to get on the web again. On the web again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the web again. On the web again. I'm a stream of data on that electric highway, making lots of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way, and our way on the web again. I just can't wait to get on the web again. The life I love is making music for my friends, and I can't wait to get on the web again. No, I can't wait to get on the web again. Da 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 da. And here we are. All right, this is a special night for me because I'm going to do all songs that are connected with all y'all. I mean, at least a bunch of you. Well, first of all, I want to start right out by just calling attention to one thing that I won't be playing, but you will see tonight, and that is the video. The look of this video when Jack and Barb were here from Illinois about 6 months ago. Jack was really working with me on the lighting to get this thing looking right because I had digital stuff in my hair before, and there were all kinds of problems. And he worked with me for a couple of hours, and we worked with a green screen and worked a bunch of other things. And it was, even though we didn't get it all worked out then, it was basically because of, his interest in that made me sit up and take note and actually start working on it. So we got a lot better video now for anybody who's just attending, let's say, for the first time. So that was cool. Oh, but I better say hi to everybody. I see Stephen Barry's here, and Stephen's one of his songs we're going to be featuring here tonight. And I see Kim and Mark Wright are here, and I'm going to be doing one of Mark Wright's songs. And Horace, I don't think I'm doing one of your songs. Horace and Debbie, I don't have a song from you, but now Dag Gano there is, and I don't, Dag, I don't even know if it's pronounced Gano. I think it's doggone. I think we cleared this up about 2 years ago when I had you on and we did an interview. Anyway, and Mom is here and Jack and Barb. Good, because Jack's is the one I was talking about there. And let's see, and then Brent, Bud, and Jeannie are here too. So there are other people. I found out there are other people who are here who don't have an account with YouTube, and so they can't leave comments. It's fairly easy to get a YouTube account, and I don't think there are any negatives as far as I know about it. But okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this. What I want to do, this first one that I'm going to do, is actually a song that the reason I'm doing this song is Nature Boy, that Nat King Cole made popular, and it was recorded by Long A. Gano. Okay, cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you explained that to me before. Now it's all coming back. All right. Yeah, and then when people come over on the boat, they say, that spelling's too difficult. We're gonna shorten it for you, buddy. And you go, see, okay, whatever you want. I don't know. I guess I'm doing some kind of accent. Anyway, so the first song I'm going to do, Nature Boy. And the reason I'm doing this one is because Mom requested this, probably about a year ago. And I went out and, worked on it and spent some time on it. And in the process, there was a chord that I kept hearing that I wanted to hear. And so I found the chord, and it sounds like this. It's an unresolved chord, but it leads to other chords. And, Joe made it today, too. Oh, and an old folky, Deb Benedict. Hi, old folky. Yes, folk. Well, I'm not doing a lot of folk music, but I'll be doing some acoustic guitar stuff for you. Okay. So the chord progression that I was working on was this. It goes... Now, that's not part of this song. I mean, if you were to read the chart, that's not what it is. But I try to put my own stuff on it. So that's how this happened. And that chord then ends up in quite a few of these other songs that we're going to see here tonight, which is, it was real interesting that it opened me up to being able to do some other things. So I'm going to go ahead and play this one. And here we go. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy, and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, a magic day, he passed my way. While he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. So there it is, Nature Boy, and that one is thanks to Mom. Not that she suggested any chords or anything, but yeah. Hey, thanks you guys. Thanks, Stephen. That thing to me is this so haunting. It's just so tragic sounding. I mean, that just sounds like it's, and here yet he's the writer. Abba Eban, who wrote the song, was writing a very positive message to it. But oh well, that's the way it goes. Sometimes the music matches the song, sometimes it doesn't. Now the next one here, this song is one that I wrote with Stephen Barry. And he is on our list today. Not only that, if you look at the very top of the comments, I posted the link to his website, because he's getting ready to release an album, and this will be one of the songs on the album. The album is what they sort of describe as Americana. It's not country. But it has elements of country in it. But it really speaks to the American lifestyle, is pretty much. But that's a broad range of descriptions. But anyway, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do my version of this. And by the way, Stephen and I both, we worked on the song together, and then we went a little bit different in some lyrics. So we actually almost have two songs here. I think it comes down to one copyright, so it doesn't much matter to us. But here it is. It is called Devil's Line. Here we go. They set out on a quest to steal some ancient gold. Two poor and angry schemers, the young one and the old. They knew about the curse, but they were bound to see it through. The end will justify the means, we want what we are due. But the grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. Guilt's a brown beer bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't buy solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is written in blood when you sign on the devil's line. A storm rolled in, they found the mine and quickly scrambled down. When fighting over who got more, their lantern hit the ground. And then they watched each other burn, their bones now charred and cold. Just inches from the sunlit sky, their pockets full of gold. And the grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. Guilt's a brown beer bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't bring solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is written in blood when you sign on the devil's line. Well, it's just a simple tale, but when I look into the mirror, the young boy and the old man are the parts of me I fear. When standing at the crossroads and temptation beckons me, the choices that I make will either damn or leave me free. Grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. Guilt's a brown beer bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't bring solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is written in blood when you sign on the devil's line. The deed is written in blood when you sign on the devil's line. Dan O'Malley plays guitar. Yeah. Well, I know that rockin' guitar isn't everybody's cup of tea, so to speak, but boy, I like it. I'm really, really happy with what Daniel put on there. And so this actually has two contributors to this one. Stephen and myself, put the song together, and then, that rockin' guitar thing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And thanks, Dan O'Malley, for your participation in this. I don't know if he's on here tonight. I haven't seen his sign on, but man, really like that guitar playing. I tried to play like that. I practiced years and years and never made it happen. Okay, the next one we're going to do here is Mark Wright and I got together one time. Oh gosh, how long has it been? 6 months now, Mark. We got together and he played some things for me that he was experimenting around with, and then I took some of the chords and kind of did some fooling around with him, and then we got together again, and he wrote an arrangement for us. So some real interesting instruments that are coming in and out of here. The song is called Believe. And, oh, by the way, thank you guys for, I see applause and stuff, but I'm thinking ahead, like, we got a lot of stuff to do and a lot of people to introduce. So anyway, here it is, Mark's arrangement and my, my lyrics and stuff to this song, Believe. I see how much you're hurting. Some folks make you feel so small. The critics crowd the sidewalks, betting you'll be next to crawl. Don't let them write your story or get under your skin. Fight darkness that surrounds you with the fire that burns within. When you believe, let your truth come shining through. Believing has the power to make all your dreams come true. You can climb the highest mountain, step by step against the wind. 'Cause the world reveals its treasures to a heart that won't give in. When you believe, well, you probably heard of Elvis, Walt Disney, and Miss Monroe. All three were labeled dreamers, got fired but wouldn't let go. And how about that cricket and his wish upon a star? Wishes have their places, but what you do shows who you are. When you believe, let your truth come shining through. Believing has the power to make all your dreams come true. You can climb the highest mountain, step by step against the wind. 'Cause the world reveals its treasures to the heart that won't give in. When you believe, you say it's not that simple, there's too much work still to be done. But when you live a life of passion, you have half the battle won. When you believe, let your truth come shining through. Believing has the power to make all your dreams come true. You can climb the highest mountain, step by step against the wind. 'Cause the world reveals its treasures you the heart that won't give in when you believe. Man, that is one fun song right there. Whew. All of these are great. These are fun things. Every one I got going here is good. Hey, this next one I did with my brother Damon, who lives in Reno. And what happened, I think it was my mom's 85th birthday, Mom. And what we did, we put together various members of our family put together a DVD or a CD with music on it, and I did this one with him. It was kind of interesting how it happened. And thank you. I see your comments below. You know, I miss the faces going like this, but you know this is good. This is okay. So anyway, what I did is I sent him the track and had him sing his part while listening with headphones into a little cheap computer microphone. And then I brought it over here onto my machine and pasted it in, and we worked out the parts and did a little pitch correction on some of the things. And so at one point in the song here, this is the Everly Brothers medley. Hi, Joan. Joan and Bob got here a little bit late. Okay, that's okay. You can watch the show from the beginning later on. Anyway, so I will pull back at one point and I'll say, "Here's my brother," and then you'll be able to hear him sing. So here it is. This isn't a song that I wrote, but I just want to put this on here because my brother contributed to it. Here we go. It's a couple Everly Brothers songs. 1, 2, 3. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Here's my brother now, just by himself. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason I feel so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. Bye bye my love, goodbye. Bye bye my love, goodbye. Here we go now. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. I said, wake up, little Susie, wake up. We've both been sound asleep. Wake up, little Susie, and weep. The movie's over, it's 4 o'clock, and we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little Susie, Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your ma? What are we gonna tell your pop? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, I told your mama that you'd be in by 10. Well, Susie, baby, looks like we goofed again. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. We gotta go home. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. Said, wake up, little Susie. Wake up. The movie was so hot, it didn't have much of a plot. We fell asleep, our gooses cooked, our reputation is shot. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your ma? What are we gonna tell your pop? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Medley of songs by the brothers who couldn't even talk to each other for 10 years. Well, my brother and I, we can talk to each other, so there you go. What else was I going to say something about that? Nope, I can't think of it. There was something I was thinking of while I was playing it. That's one of the things that happens during the show. I'll be thinking, okay, the next song, I need to be thinking about that and how to do this and you know. And sometimes, get lost in the song, It sounds good enough. I like to be real good harmony. I know it worked out really good, really good. Plus, I had some recording tools, that helped out a little bit too. All right, let's see what else we have. Now, what I'm going to do on this next one, this is a song that Dave Teeter, who has been on the program before. I don't see him logged on tonight. Sometimes he doesn't comment. Sent me a little bit of some, I don't remember whether he sent me chords, but he definitely sent me some lyrics. And I started fooling around with them. And, well, what I ended up doing is writing a lyric that was just too tragic. I mean, it was just... it went farther and farther, and I never really finished it out. And I'm still holding on to the thing. I think it's going to work out one of these days, Dave, if you're there. It's real pretty. What I'm going to do is mostly, I might hum along a little bit of the melody, but the chords are what are the coolest part to this thing. The chords are just beautiful chord progression that, I stumbled across again. It uses one of those chords that I figured out for Nature Boy in it, and also a chord that I worked out with from Mark Wright's song. There's a really cool progression that goes. That doesn't sound like much by itself, but anyway. So I'm going to pretty much play this thing here, and I'm not going to sing the words. I might do a little bit of melody, but here we go. So that's all I want to do with that. Just show those beautiful chords, especially. I mean, those just, I don't know how they affect you guys, but wow, I like them. Okay, let's see what we have. The next one. This is a song that I wrote. Well, actually, what I did on this one, I wrote the lyrics to it. The song was actually, the music bed was written by Edgar Struble, who I went to Michigan State with. We were in the marching band 50 years ago, more than 50 years ago. And he ended up working in Kenny Rogers' band for 15 years. And the song is called Dinner for Two. And when he sent, I had an album, his album, and I wanted to write the lyrics. So I called him up and said, can I do that? And he said, yeah. So that's what this is. Now, there are a lot of things that I'm going to end up doing to the song eventually. I'm going to put a saxophone solo in it and, remix it and that kind of thing. But right now, here it is. It's called Dinner for Two. And this is a thing called smooth jazz. Here we go. Come sit down and I'll rub your back. Go ahead and kick off your shoes. Hold my hand and we'll climb the stairs to the roof. Feel the breeze. I got your favorite tunes and I'll start the barbecue. City lights are just right with dinner for two. I can't tell you how much you mean, but I hope you know what's true. All week long you take care of me. Tonight is all for you. Saturday, we can meet our friends. Right now, one-on-one is cool. Sit back, my love, and I'll serve this dinner for two. I can't tell you how much you mean, but I hope you know what's true. All week long you take care of me. Tonight is all for you. Saturday, we can meet our friends. Right now, one-on-one is cool. Sit back, my love, and I'll serve this dinner for two. Sit back, my love, and I'll serve this dinner for two. Isn't that nice? Man, that's smooth jazz. Something, it sounds a little bit like something you'd hear in the 1990s. And in fact, Edgar got his track, the track without my voice on it. He got his track. It was played on the Weather Channel for a month, which is really a cool thing to have that. And he said it paid for all except about $10,000 of his cost. He said it didn't make a lot of money doing that. All right. Yeah. Oh, what did we say? He said, wait, I got to see what's Dag wrote there. That's the guy who was in Reno with Kenny Rogers. Yes, that's right. When we were in Fitzgerald's, right, and wanted to meet him and sell a song you'd written. Oh, I didn't know about that. You ought to. You know what, Dag? You ought to send me some of the songs that you've written. I'm always looking for stuff here. It didn't happen, but I do still have a country song to sell. I'm interested. Send it to me. Okay. I got to keep moving here, though. We're halfway to 8 o'clock, and I've got more songs on there than I think I can squeeze in. All right, so what this next one is, and the most interesting part about this is that it was the basic part of the song was written by my niece, Marie, and Marie came to me one time. She was 9 years old, and she had some lyrics. And normally when people bring me lyrics, I go, because, a poem is different than a song. A poem doesn't always have the kind of meter that fits in with music. Well, as soon as I read the lyrics, I went, my God, she's got it. She's got it. So this one, what I'm going to do just part of this one because I don't like the arrangement of the one that I have. The mix isn't quite what I'm looking for. So how do I say that? Yeah, there are a lot of parts missing. So I'm only going to sing part of the song to give you an idea of what we began with. And then I'm going to do another song that it turned into. So here it is. It's called I'm Gonna Rock. And some of you might not suit your ears, but it's okay. It won't hurt too long. Here we go. I'm gonna rock in the morning, rock when I hit the floor. Gonna rock in the shower, rock when I head out the door. I'm gonna rock, rock, rock till I just can't rock no more. I'm gonna rock, rock, rock. 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 I'm gonna rock, rock, rock till I just can't rock no more. All right, you get the idea now. You get the idea how it goes, and it's a rock song, and it's kind of got to scream it out. Now, what happened was a friend of mine, Steve Purdy, had a radio show, and on his radio show, he was using James Taylor's song Traffic Jam for his theme song. And I talked to him, I said, Steve, how much it cost you for the rights to use that song? He said, what do you mean? I said, well, there are license. You have to pay licensing. He said, uh-oh. And so... yeah, like the slide stuff. Yeah, the arrangement's really cool if I had the right mix there for you. But anyway, so I said, well, let me do this. I'll do something for you. So what I did is I rewrote the lyrics, and so I ended up with this one that we're going to hear now, which is much more mellow. It's called "I'm Gonna Drive," and it suits his radio show because it was all about cars and driving and that cool stuff. So here we go. I'm gonna drive in the morning, drive all through the day. I'm gonna race down the sunset, chase it till the sky turns gray. 'Cause when I drive, I'm free, ain't nothing gonna take that away. Here we go now. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. 'Cause when I drive, I'm free, ain't nothing gonna take that away. I'm gonna drive up to Boston, Montreal, Ottawa, Thunder Bay. I'll cross the Badlands to Spokane, then Seattle on down to L.A. 'Cause when I drive, I'm free, ain't nothing gonna take that away. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna drive, drive, drive. Drive, drive, drive. 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 'Cause when I drive, I'm free. Ain't nothing gonna take that away. Don't give me no bicycle, no public transport jive. And if I gotta walk there, I don't wanna be alive. I gotta drive. Oh, here we go. Gonna drive all my life, gonna drive till my dying day. Promise you'll pick up my ashes and you'll drive them down the old highway. And then you'll roll down the windows, let the wind just blow me away. Here we go. I'm gonna drive, drive, drive. Drive, drive, drive. 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 Jump on my chariot of gold. I'm gonna drive around heaven all day. Not bad for a 9-year-old girl, huh? I'm telling you. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, let's see. Let's do another mellow song here. I want to do one, and this comes from a poem written by Linda Peckham. And Linda Peckham, has led a group of writers for many, many years, and I was lucky enough to be able to be part of that group, and people were very kind, helped me learn a lot about writing while I did all that stuff. So what I'm going to do, I got 2 versions of this song too, and so I'm going to go ahead and do the original version that came from her poem, and then I'm going to do a little different version of it here. So we'll see how they play it together here now. Oh, and somebody suggested that maybe for this one, because it's part of it is on the guitar, that I should sort of make it so you can see the guitar a little bit. Now it's backwards, by the way. It drives me crazy when I move my hand this way and the hand goes that way on the screen, so I flip the screen. But anyway, so for any of you guitarists, I'm not a left-handed guitar player. So here we go. When gray geese vee in auburn skies and corn stalks quake in dusty fields, call my name. Oh, call my name. When lullabies fade in falling leaves and rhythm slows in stubborn oaks, sing my name. Oh, sing my name. Pools the black road white and stills my breath. A startled hair paint my name. Oh, paint my name. When rime frost fires the golden grass and bronze bells toll the transformed page, trace my name. Oh, trace my name. On sheaves of stone. Well, okay, now that's the original version. Oh, by the way, somebody asked who's on the saxophone. I don't know. Edgar told me who played the saxophone on that, but I don't remember his name. And he was apparently was a very good session player that played that. All right, so now we come back to this song again here. This time I was fooling around with it one day, and I kind of made it into a waltz. And I hope that I'm not being disrespectful of your song, Linda, by doing this. But you know, if I ever get the song covered by somebody, or if not necessarily the song, because I'm not going to sing it, I'm just going to play this. If this were used on a TV show or something as background music, you would get your half writer's fee, Linda. So that's how that works. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So, two versions of the same song. We've seen two songs done like that. It's interesting that you can do that kind of a thing. Gosh, I was just reading about the fella, and I can't think of his name, who wrote "The Year of the Cat" and had a hit with that back in the 70s. And he talked about, he said, you know, that song went through 4 different sets of lyrics before. And the 4th lyric was the one that became "The Year of the Cat." Real interesting how that happened. And Susan Curtis put up clapping hands. Thank you. I don't know which one it was for, because some of the notes appear, your comments appear a little after the songs, not right away sometimes. Well, what I want to do now, I want to do a song that I first heard Ria Venata perform at a songwriters group. And again, we're getting close. Listen, this is going to run longer today because I just have so much stuff that I want to do for you guys. So here we go. Anyway, so she wrote the song called Moth and Flame. And the way she wrote it, it was sort of something that you might hear Joni Mitchell do. It was real pretty finger-picking stuff, and then that kind of a thing. But when I heard her play it, so the chords were so rich and very different from anything I'd ever heard her play before. And as soon as I heard it, I went, oh, I know exactly how I want to record this. So I invited her to come over to my studio, and I told her if she would show me the chords, and I would record her and give her a copy of her version of the song, as long as then she would help me kind of organize this thing of my own. So now my version sounds like something that Led Zeppelin would do. So if you thought the slide guitar was cool before, wait until you listen to the stuff on this one. This is Rip Snort. Now, again, for people who might be a little sensitive to hard rock, it might be a little tough on your ears. You might want to turn the volume down a little bit, but we'll be done after that. Here we go. The flame is flickering, the moth has no fear, the flame is beckoning, drawing her near, round and round, she circles the light. So much joy in perilous flight. She flies so close, she nearly falls. Closer still, siren he calls, promising his kiss will not burn. Closer with each flutter and turn. The flame flickering, moth beats her wings, the flame is beckoning, love song she sings, moth consumed by shroud of desire, blinded she flies into the fire. Scorched her wings and tortured dreams, will she surrender? Lies worn thin, but instincts win. She will surrender. Weak but still, she flies through the rain, hypnotized by coveted flame, round and round she circles the light, desperate in her spiraling flight. The flame is flickering, drawing her near. The flame is beckoning with love insincere. The flame is flickering. Well, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark, but there it is. And I just, I really enjoyed, putting together that arrangement and playing those slide guitar parts. I was playing through a gadget, and every once in a while I'd be holding that note, and it would just go, start to squeal, and oh man, it was just perfect. Exactly, hard rock and roll. All right, now the next one here is a song that I wrote with Cindy McElroy, and Cindy and I had talked about writing some stuff before, and she said, but I've got quite a few things that I can't finish. And I said, well, I can usually finish something. Lately, I'm not quite so sure, but I can't even finish my own songs. But so anyway, we took some of the words, and I played this one recently on here, but I wanted to include this because it's one of those songs where, somebody else participated in it with me here. So it's called, this one's called Better Things. And I did it just the other day, but I see a few people on here that weren't there during that one. It's Better Things, and it's about a poor person who is in denial. And so here we go. Better Things. Oh, hit the wrong button. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You came, I fell, you left, oh well. In case you're wondering, I don't miss you at all, 'cause I got better things to do, like sitting in my rocking chair, your picture to my chest, in that Zeppelin t-shirt that you used to wear, and driving my Toyota by your house at 2 a.m. I got better things to do than think about you. You called to say, are you okay? Now that you mention it, I don't miss you at all, 'cause I got better things to do, like going on a picnic by myself out at the park, down by the river like we used to do, and cleaning out your closet. Hey, I found that old brown shoe. I got better things to do than think about you. I cannot remember that old song we used to sing. The melody hasn't gone right out of my head. It went la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh yeah. I cannot remember that old song we used to sing. The melody has gone right out of my head. It went la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. I got better things to do, like walking in the rain with my umbrella by my side, so that no one sees the tears that I have cried. And sleeping with your pillow on the nights when I get blue. I got better things to do than think about you. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. I got better things to do. Well, hi, Molly. The dog just came into the room here. Hello, Mom. Well, that was Better Things, and let's see, what was I going to ask you about? Oh, did any of you find yourself singing along with la da 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 with any of that? Did you? Okay. Okay, we got still 3 or 4 more songs here. Hope I didn't lose y'all, but here we go. This one is called Best Worst Night, and I wrote this with Dual Langowski. He is the leader of our NSAI, Nashville Songwriters Association International local chapter here, and we've written 3 songs now. 3 or 2? 3, or we're working on our 3rd, or we're working on our 4th. Anyway, this is one of them. It's the first one we did. It's called The Best Worst Night, and it's kind of cool. Very clever lyrics, definitely country, and here we go. It was gonna be the world's most perfect first date, till we blew a tire on a gravel road in my good old Chevrolet. There was no spare in the trunk. Then I remembered under all that junk was a mason jar just begging to get drunk. So we drank a toast to bad luck. It was our best first night, stranded on that country road, talking, laughing, singing and dancing to the songs on the radio. No, it didn't go as planned. We thank our lucky stars for that, along with the moon and the shine. It was the best worst night of our lives. The clouds rolled in, the rain poured down. By then we didn't care. There was no stopping our boots stomping and mud flying everywhere. When the tow truck finally arrived, the driver shook his head and sighed. This has gotta be the worst night of your lives. Oh, that good old boy was only half right. It was the best worst night, stranded on that country road, talking, laughing, singing and dancing to the songs on the radio. No, it didn't go as planned. Thank our lucky stars for that, along with the moon and the shine. It was the best, worst night of our lives. Now every year we drive on back with a mason jar to celebrate that flag. It was our best, worst night, stranded on that country road, talking, laughing, singing and dancing to the songs on the radio. No, it didn't go as planned. We thank our lucky stars for that, along with the moon and the shine. It was the best, worst night. The best, worst night. It was the best, worst night of our lives. I'm laughing because on the last note, I had a burp come up there, so it may lie. Oh man, lives. Okay, I know how to sing it. Come on, but your body may not cooperate with you. All right. So this next one now, Dag Gano came on the on our show tonight because I invited him here to listen to our rendition of Day Tripper that we recorded in Sacramento, California. Way back in the 1980s, we recorded a disco version of Day Tripper. I've done it on here before, and you will hear a clavinet instrument. He does all of that stuff, and he nailed it. It's just like I said, well, I want to do it like, how Stevie Wonder does, and he goes, oh, you mean like this? And right away, he just had it. All hail to you, Dag. So you're going to listen to his stuff on there. It's Day Tripper disco version.
She was a day tripper. Got a good reason for taking the easy way out. She was a day tripper, one-way ticket, yeah. It took me so long to find out. I found out she's a big teaser. She took me half the way there. She's a big teaser. She took me half the way there. She was a day tripper, one-way ticket, yeah. It took me so long to find out. I found out. Look out. Day tripper, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Day Tripper. And what'd you say, Dad? You said, you do not remember. Really? Because, oh, that's so cool. It's usually you who doesn't remember. I know it. Yeah, Dag, I've talked with Dag a number of times recently, and he remembers all these trips that we made and the things that happened on the trips. And I said, this guy, I got to sit down with him and interview him heavily so that I have some idea about my autobiography. But Dag, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe you could just make up stuff for me for the rest of my life, other than the 3 years that we worked together. Was it 2 years? I don't remember now. But anyway, nice work on there. And I think that was Lynn playing some wah-wah guitar on that thing. All right, now I want to do one here, and I'm hoping Chris Gregory has a chance to show up. Chris, I got to explain a couple of things about this song. The song, I've done this fairly recently here too before. This is Stairway to Stardom, and I wrote this song with Chris Gregory's father. Let's see, his father was like a master of dance, and he taught a lot of people dance. In fact, he was part of the old system of the movie system, where the studios would train people in all different kinds of art. They would, they would teach them in dance and movement. They would teach them in singing and acting and the whole thing. Well, that system is gone now, but that was one of the things that he did. He was hired by the studio to do that kind of stuff, especially with movement. And he even got to work with Errol Flynn, among other people. Well, then Chris Gregory, his son, just was born into that family, and both his mother is also a terrific dance instructor, and I got to work with John Gregory, and he had an idea for a show that we were going to do called Stairway to Stardom. And so he gave me a few bars of the song that he wanted, and he said, now go write the rest of it. So I wrote it out, and I was working on the studio, and Chris came over and was listening to what I had done, and he gave me some suggestions at the end, some special accents that you will hear, that fit in with a Broadway style of music here. And so Chris is connected to this song in multiple ways. And by the way, Chris was a Broadway dancer. I mean, and until he got a knee injury and he had to change his plans. But then he got to work for some companies that did a lot of commercials and other kinds of programming. And so Chris got to work with a person called Skunk Baxter, who is a top tier guitar player who played with the Doobie Brothers and also played on some of the Steely Dan albums. And so, wow. So Chris has got a great history of his own. And one of the cool things about Chris, I hope I don't embarrass you with this one, Chris, but Chris enjoyed being a boy dancer in New York, because most of the other boy dancers were gay. So nobody was going to date the girls in the shows, so he was the guy, So it was great. Anyway, here is Stairway to Stardom, and the other part of this, and gosh, I should have invited him to come to the show, to attend the show. Is Walter White, who played trumpet on this. And Walter White is a fantastic trumpet player. He worked with Maynard Ferguson, Wynton Marsalis, Arturo Sandoval, and he was one of the musicians on the theme song for the TV show Taxi. So here it is, John Gregory and my song, Stairway to Stardom. Enjoy. Stairway to stardom. If you really want to reach the top, you've got to climb. So grab a piece of the sky and jump right off. You know that you can fly. That's a stairway to stardom. Stairway to stardom. Every day it's 2 steps up and 3 steps down. You're a dancer, a singer, a clown, and cameras flash whenever you're around. That's a stairway to stardom. when you think you can't go on, and the night will never end. One foot in front of the other, brother, that's your break just around the bend. Stairway, stairway to stardom. You gotta take it step by step and not look down. It's applause and laughter and tears. Just turn the key and kick it into gear. That's a stairway to stardom. Here he goes. So follow the yellow brick road, kiss the witch and the wizard goodbye. Judy made it, Diana made it, why in the hell can't I? Stairway to stardom. You gotta take it step by step and not look down. It's applause and laughter and tears. Just turn the key and kick it into gear. That's a stairway to stardom. You gotta spread your wings. You're gonna do great, great things. 'Cause it's stardom. Yeah, it's stardom. 'Cause it's stardom, stardom, stardom. Stairway to stardom. All right. Oh, see, what do we have there? Oh, we have oh my gosh, you guys, the screen froze on me, and I didn't know that you guys had put some comments down below there. Okay, scrolled up, I guess. So thank you, everybody. Now I'm going to finish up just one more song. Actually, this is the song that I always end with. It's just some background music, I guess we call it, but. Chris Gregory, when he was working for the company there in Los Angeles, was doing a proposal for a television show, and he did some background music that you could play during the breaks, just before you go to commercial, when you come back from a commercial, between screen segments. And so I wrote this piece that it like runs 20 minutes, but it's just an experimental piece that I did, and the music evolves through the whole thing. And so anyway, this is the song that I wrote for him. The TV show didn't work out, as many don't, but here we go. And so this is the one that I usually end up with. And again, thanks for Chris Gregory for getting me to do this one, because I use this on a lot of my videos that I've done, where I use it as fade out music at the end when I'm showing the credits. Thank you, everybody, for participating. By the way, the rest of you, if you will check out Steve Barry's website. It's the very first comment on tonight's show. It leaves his website. You can keep track of when his album comes out, and check it out. I think you're going to like it. It's got some pretty darn good stuff on there. I got to hear all of the songs while he was deciding what he was going to choose. So thank you, everybody. I hope to see you here next week. This week, you were the stars. Thank you so much for participating in the music that has made my life so rich. Thank you very much. I am now going to fade myself out, but I'll leave the music to play a little bit here. Let's see. Oh, my screen went blank on the other screen. I hope everything's still playing for you guys. Now, here I disappear. I'm a ghost. You think that was something? Wait until the library disappears. Thanks so much, everybody. I hope you hung in there till the end. We'll see you next time. Tell your friends, give a thumbs up, and all that good stuff. See you next time.